Wake up.
Okay.
You said that 15 minutes ago. Now get up.
Up in a minute.
I wish you had some of Orvie's morning pep.
Yeah. Vacation. Wait till school starts.
Darling, did you promise Orvie a dog for his birthday?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
What brought on a discussion of dogs at this unearthly hour?
I overheard Orvie talking to the cat this morning.
What did the cat say?
I'm quite serious, Frank. He was threatening the cat. He was telling it to scram before he brought his dog home.
Well, I didn't exactly promise him a dog. I said I'd talk it over with you.
You know perfectly well that I don't intend having a destructive dog about the house. It's hard enough trying to keep furniture nice.
Yeah, I know.
I had hoped he'd be satisfied with the cat. But he doesn't show the slightest interest in it, except to bark at it.
Well, I don't blame him. Maybe if he had just a little bit of a dog.
Frank, we won't go into all that again. If you've allowed Orvie to think he's going to have a dog for his birthday, you must remove that impression before it becomes a fixed idea in his mind.
Is that what it says in Dr. Grief's book?
Well, it wouldn't hurt you to read up a little on child psychology.
No, it wouldn't hurt me. But it might hurt Orvie.
I don't think that's very funny. Get up. Breakfast's almost ready, Corvina.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime Mr. Stone is ready. You know, that grass looks kind of dried up lately, Miss Stone.
I hadn't noticed, Corvina.
Them hedges ain't been trimmed proper. Seems like they was clipped with an axe.
I thought the new gardener did a very nice job on them.
Would you believe it, Miss Stone? Jefferson Lee ain't took a drink of hard liquor since you fired him. Ain't touched a drop.
I'm glad to hear that, Corvina. Jefferson's a good gardener when he's sober.
You sure like to take care of this place again, ma'am?
I wouldn't care to risk it, Corvina. Where do you think Orvie got the idea of drinking water out of an old whiskey bottle? And reeling and staggering about the yard?
Orvie do that?
Yes, he did. It isn't my affair, Corvina, but I'd hate to see you married to Jefferson. You're deserving of a better fate.
Maybe you's right, ma'am.
Goodness, it's almost 8 o'clock. Where's Orvie?
He's had his breakfast already.
Did he eat all his cereal?
Yes, sir. He's been behaving right good around here lately.
Orvie's growing up, Corvina.
After his birthday, I wonder how grown up he's gonna be.
Frank, are you up?
Yes, I'm up.
Well, there goes my dog.
Frank, what's happened?
Orvie's aim is getting better. This time he got me and the window.
Oh!
I'll attend to that young man.
Frank, you're in no mood to chastise him now.
I'll never be in a better one.
Now, Frank, I simply won't have it. Please, dear, I'll deal with Orvie.
Some more mental chastisement?
You can't cope with a child's mind when you're in a fit of temper.
I am not going to cope with his mind.
Now, Frank, come on. Come on, dear.
What you been up to now?
Haven't you heard anything?
I've been hearing a disagreeability going on upstairs. Your pa sounds pretty mad.
Hope Mom wins.
Is you the cause of this rumpus?
Well, kinda.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
Oh, Orvie.
Was he up there when it happened?
Yes. And you not only broke the window, you hit your father on the head.
Ooh, gosh.
Orvie, why can't you look before you throw?
Well, you see, the bird just flew by the window. Seems though the rock just followed the bird.
A poor, defenseless little bird.
He wasn't little. He was a blue jay.
Blue jay or not, it doesn't matter. How would you like it if someone threw a rock at Stuffy?
They wouldn't. You see, you only throw rocks at blue jays because they're bad.
Orvie, don't you know you should return good for evil?
Mm-hmm. Does Daddy know that, too?
Orvie, I want you to solemnly promise me not to throw another stone.
For how long?
For a month.
Okay, promise. Cross my heart, hope to die. Does Daddy hurt much?
He'll be all right.
Orvie!
You better run along now,
Orvie.
dear. Remember your promise to Mother.
Orvie! 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 Corbina, where is he?
Mr. Stone, he
Now,
just...
Frank, I've already taken care of it. Put on your slipper.
I'm going to put it somewhere else first. Now, where is he?
It won't happen again, dear.
Well, I wouldn't gamble on that, but I'll bet my shirt on this. If it does happen again, it won't happen again.
Roll, Jordan, roll, roll, Jordan, roll. I want to go to heaven when I die to see Jordan roll.
Go, baby.
Did you fix everything up for me, honey?
I tried my best to fix it for you, Jeff. But Miss Stone said you's a bad influence on Orvie around this house.
Did you tell Miss Stone I ain't had no lick on me, puss? In about a week now.
Yeah, I done told her that, too. But she looks kind of doubtful. You still piling around here, Jeff.
What'd she say about you and me being wedded?
Shh. I didn't tell her we's married. I scared she'd up and fire me, like she done with you. One of us got to keep on working, Jeff, and you sure ain't.
I guess you're right about that, honey.
Now clear on out of here for we's cold. Jefferson Lee, you come here. Now get out of here. Scat, scat. Get away from here.
Hey, Stuff! Oh, Stuffy! Here, Stuff! Come on, boy! Here, Stuff! Oh, Stuffy, come on! Come here. Come on, get over here. Come on, you want your lunch? Here you are. Come on, go get it. You really like those worms, don't you? Here you are. Come here with it. Come here. Well, you better be on your way. I'm a busy man. Wow. Rumination. You're bigger than a tiger. Your name ought to be Tiger. You hungry? Don't bite my hand off. You're supposed to chew food. Didn't you know that? How about me having a bite? Oh, I guess you're hungrier than I am. That's all there is, Tiger. Boy, if I could only take you home with me. But I can't. Not after what happened this morning. Mom won't even let me have a little teeny dog. Much less you. Cats is all she wants me to have. I'd rather have you than the whole barrel full of cats. What do you say, Ty, we go over and see my cousin Freddie? Come on. That's as far as it goes, see? After that, you gotta go your way and I'll go mine. Come on, come on. Hi, kids! Look what Orvie's got.
got? It's like a horse.
Will he bite? Not if he thinks you're my pal.
Maybe you better tell him I'm your cousin. And tell him that you ain't got nothing against me, too.
Okay. Okay, I told him. Go ahead and pat him.
Where'd you get him, Orvie?
Just picked him up down the street.
Then he ain't your dog.
Nope, but maybe I'll keep him anyway.
Your ma won't let you. You know she won't.
She might.
Bet you won't. Can you retrieve?
He will for me.
Will he do it for me?
He will if I tell him to.
Can I bet one? And tell him to go get it.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Here, give me the ball. I'll pitch it to him. Tiger, now go get this. Go get this. You ready? All set. Okay. Come on, Orvie.
Come on here, there's your ball. Go on, get out of here. Go on home. Go on. Go home, Jim. Oh! I tell you, if you ever come back here...
What's the trouble, Mrs. Welty?
Well, don't stand there like an oaf. Follow that dog, and you'll find the ruffian that smashed my bay window. Well, why don't you hurry before you lose sight of him?
Okay, Mrs. Welty.
Oh,
Guess we're in a clear now. Just walk along like nothing happened. Come on.
Look! Tiger, stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Give me that ball. Give me that. You know better than that.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Someone broke my window. Somebody broke them. Here, what's the matter? Here, you take your ball and go home. Go home. Go home. Police. 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 Hey, Angelo, have you seen anything of a big dog and a couple of kids?
Look at me. Look at my window. You ask me, I see a dog, a couple of kids. Someone...
well, do something. Don't stand here.
The dog. Follow the dog.
You can have Tiger if you want him, Freddie.
No thanks. You can keep him. Oh, let's stuck in here. Go find your own box.
Oh, no, you don't. Come here now.
That's one of them.
Let me go. I'm innocent. I didn't do it.
They always say it the same thing.
Ah, you can't fool a dog, buddy. Here, hold this boy. All right, come on out of there.
Orvie Stone.
Step down here. So you're the guilty party, eh?
Sort of mixed up, mister. I didn't do it either.
Well, it's a cinch one of you done it. Angelo, I got a solution. We'll just see which one of these kids the dog brings the ball back to.
Yeah, sure.
Here, laddie, come and get it.
Come on, Freddie.
Fine solution.
I wonder if I could get you folks some toys to play with.
That dog belongs to Orvie Stone. His father will hear about this.
Orvie Stone, eh? Frank Stone's kid? That's the boy. That's all I want to know.
Doesn't make sense. Pug hits the ball and boom goes old Lady Welty's window. And you saw it and boom goes Angelo's window. Then the cop throws it, and another boom goes the car window. Still, it isn't me. Anyway, there isn't any case against me. You think not? Tiger! Hey, you gotta get on your way. I'm in trouble enough. Anyway, you're criminal evidence against me. Now, go on, maybe I'll see you tomorrow sometime. Now, beat it, will ya? Go on, beat it, please. That's a good boy. Don't suppose I'll ever see him again.
Hi, boy.
Hello, Pop.
Well, son, what have you been up to today, huh?
Nothing much. You have a good day?
No, bad. Very bad.
Me too.
Oh. We got off to kind of a bad start this morning, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But, after all, it's the finish that counts, isn't it?
Guess so.
Oh, cheer up, Orvie. I'll go to work on that dog idea. Maybe I can sell your mother a bill of goods.
Maybe Mom's right. Maybe dogs can be a lot of trouble.
Oh, nonsense. I'll tell you what. We can build a kennel for him right here in the backyard, huh?
You better make it big enough for me, too.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We're pals again, aren't we? Hmm? Now, you just let me handle this for you, son.
I hope you two have settled your differences.
Oh, we're just like that. All right, darling.
I'm all right. I notice your mood seems to have improved considerably.
Yes, a grudge is a bad investment. A man must always hold one thought uppermost in his mind. He's got to keep remembering that he was a kid once himself.
That's a swell thought. But you can only hang on to it. Tiger! You gotta get out of here. Gosh sakes, come on. Come on. You gotta get out of here. Come on. Come on, Tiger. Sit down, sit down, sit down. I gotta get you away somewhere. I'll fix it so you can't come back. Come on now, you gotta get out of here. Come on, Tiger, come on. So you're gonna be that way, huh? Well, you're leaving here even if I gotta drag you. And putting your paw up won't do any good. Come on! Come on! Come on!
Orvie's been a model young man about the house today.
Oh, that's good.
And he's promised faithfully to stop throwing stones.
Sounds too good to last.
It will, all right. Now, why don't you break down and admit that I handled him in the proper manner?
All right, you win, honey. From now on, I'll leave Orvie to you and your little book.
Oh, answer it, will you, Frank? I'll go see how Corbina's coming with dinner.
Okay. Hello, Mrs. Weldy. How are you?
Not in the best of humor, Mr. Stone.
Oh, something wrong?
Merely that your son has thrown a baseball through my bay window.
You mean Orvie?
You haven't any others, have you?
Well, I mean, are you sure it was him?
Quite positive. His dog gave him away.
Oh, then you must be mistaken, Mrs. Weldy. You see, Orvie doesn't own a dog.
Thank you not to imply that I'm a liar.
Well, hello, Angelo. I said mistaken.
My broken the windows are no mistaken.
Ah, another eyewitness. His window was also smashed, Mr. Stone.
2 windows?
Make it 3, neighbor.
Say, what is this?
You tell me.
And me.
And me.
This is all, Clara? Clara!
Come on, Ted. Never seen anybody as stubborn as you are, except a mule.
These people are under the impression that Orvie has a dog.
You must be mistaken. Orvie has no dog.
Orvie? You go upstairs, young man.
I was just trying to get rid of him.
I said upstairs.
Yes, Daddy.
Corvina?
Some more beans, Mr. Stone?
Beans! I eat beans while that hound digests a 5-pound roast?
Now, Frank,
Yes, Clara.
you haven't heard his side yet.
Oh, you're going to hear his side clear down here.
Frank, you're not going to...
Oh, yes, I am, Clara. There's nothing in your little psychology book that covers this situation. I'll just handle it in the good old-fashioned way.
Frank! Frank, please! Frank! I won't allow you to touch that child.
I've given you and your little book every chance, and now it's my turn. Orvie? Orvie?
Yes, Daddy?
Orvie, open the door.
What did you say, Daddy dear?
You heard me. I said open this door.
I'm not quite through with my bath yet. I'm through in a minute, though. I was pretty dirty.
You better quit stalling, young man. It won't get you anywhere.
There's a note for you under the door, Daddy dear. Oh, Pop,
Hello?
did you read my sworn statement?
Yes, I read it. Now, if you didn't break Mrs. Weldy's window, you know who did?
Uh-huh, but I'm not a squealer.
And the grocer's window?
Can't tell you that either.
Oh. I suppose it's a waste of time to ask you who smashed the windshield.
The windshield? Oh, no, the cop did that.
Oh, the cop. I see you don't mind telling on him.
Well, that's different. Telling on a cop isn't squealing.
Oh, it isn't, eh?
I told you the truth, Daddy. I'm innocent. But if I'm gonna get a licking, I'm ready. Well, are you ready?
Well, I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I guess I'll just go down and speak to your mother about this.
Well, did you settle everything, dear?
You bet I did. You bet I did.
What was it you wanted to speak to me about?
Well,
Orvie, Oh, Orvie.
What's the matter, Mom?
Look.
Tiger.
Orvie. You've simply got to do something about that dog.
Gee, Mom, I tried everything I know.
You ain't called a policeman yet. He'd come shoot that brute so he'd never go busting up people's houses.
You keep your nose out of this, Carbina.
Orvie, there's only one thing left to do. The dog pound.
What?
Well, you see, probably his owner has already been looking for him. That's the first place he'd go.
Do you think so?
Well, he must belong to somebody.
Maybe they didn't treat him good at home.
That's no concern of ours, dear. Now, just as soon as you finish your breakfast, do as I say. And before you leave, dear, remember to comb your hair.
Okay, Mom. Dog pound. Broken windows. Mrs. Welty. Comb your hair. What a lie.
What y'all talking about, boy?
You wouldn't understand. You sure can't get a guy into trouble. That's what your name should have been, Trouble. Trouble with you is you're always smart when you ought to be dumb. But I bet you can fight. Bet you could lick a hippopotamus. Doesn't matter now. Gotta turn you in. Come on.
What do you want, kid?
You don't take dogs here, do you, mister?
We sure do. That looks like the big mutt that broke out of here a couple days back.
He did?
Yeah, he's a two-time loser. Where'd you pick him up at?
Just started following me. He's a swell dog, though.
Don't you want to keep him?
Mom won't let me have a dog.
Okay, son. This time we'll lock him up for keeps.
Will he always have to stay here?
Not if somebody claims him, he don't.
What if nobody wants him?
We'll keep him 30 days, then get rid of him.
Get rid of him?
Yeah, electrocute him. Just like that.
Well, you will, huh?
Yeah. It won't hurt. He'll never know what hit him.
Oh, you won't, huh? Come on, Tiger! Now I'm in for it. We're right back where we started from. Your name sure ought to be Trouble. I gotta find a home for you someplace. Freddie? Nope. Pug? Johnsons? Jackie Green? Nope. You're too big. Who will it be? Who will it be? Corbina? Corbina! Come on, Tiger.
You sure snuck in here quiet like. Is you been up to something again?
Not at all, Corbina, not at all.
Your pappy gonna catch up with you yet.
I just wanted to know what's for supper.
Lamb chops, baked potatoes, and peas is what's for supper. Is you satisfied?
Perfectly.
What you cooking up in your brain, boy?
Nothing. Just thought I'd help you. After I get finished with this, I'll shell the peas for you.
You will, huh? What's come over you all of a sudden?
Nothing. Really?
I don't expect no monkey shines out of you now, Orvie.
I didn't know you were married, Corbina.
You... Orvie, what you done said then?
I said I didn't know you were married.
What y'all talking about, boy?
You and Jefferson was talking about it the other day.
So you was listening?
I just heard is all.
You is was going to tell your folks. Is you Orvie, child?
Why?
If they knowed like you know, they allowed to fire me right out of here.
I hope not, Corvina.
We've been good old friends, you and me, Orvie. Ain't we?
Yep.
Plenty things I ain't never told again you.
Yep. Corvina,
Yes, sir.
do you own a dog?
What for do you want to know that?
Oh, I thought maybe if you didn't own a dog, you might want to keep Tiger for me.
Didn't you take that man-eater down to that pound?
Yep. But I brought it back again.
What for?
Didn't have a home.
So that's what you're driving at. You want me to give that big wild hound my home?
Yep.
Well, I can't help you none. Jeff, he throw himself a fit.
Then you won't.
I can't, Orvie.
I'm doing something for you, Corvina.
Orvie, you ain't thinking of. You ain't gonna tell.
I'll try not to let it slip out.
I just can't, Orvie.
Well, think it over.
Orvie,
Yes?
I just can't, Orvie. Really, I can't.
All right. Mother! Oh, Mother!
Orvie, don't tell. I'll do it. Only I don't know what Jeff gonna do when he see that dog.
Gee, that's swell, you Corvina. You're a peach.
Where's that dog at now?
I got him tied up down in the basement. You can sneak down and get him when you go home. Thanks 100 million, Corvina.
Oh, this is gonna bring on a revolution. Oh. You're gonna bust up my home is what you're gonna do. Jefferson, he's even scared of little dog. Just wait till he see you. Wow there, you mule dog. You doggone Bo Bremer. Get away from here. We ain't gonna make this no family affair. Come on here, you mule dog. Get away from here.
Is that you, Honeybell?
Yeah, that's us.
What do you mean us?
We've got company, Jeff.
That's good. I was in the sociable mood.
Get away from me. Get that line away from me. Oh, you mean bringing that animal into this here house? You know I was not a folk here.
You might just well get used to him, Jeff. He's gonna be around here for a spell.
What do you mean bringing that meat hound into this here house?
I got stuck with him.
Corvina, this thing has got to end right now.
That's what you think. Little Orvie knows me and you is married.
Who told him about it?
You did. He heard you when you come around there talking about it yesterday.
Oh, that's why you got to keep that wild animal to keep him from talking?
That's exactly the idea, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, that's going to drive me right back to drinking gin as sure as I'm sitting here.
Jefferson, you take that bottle down from there. Ain't gonna start no drinking here today.
Well, get that wild animal away from me, then.
Hello.
Hello?
Who are you? Orvie Stone. My name's Patsy Balliser. I'm 7. How old are you? 7. Oh, I thought you were about 10. Well, you see, I worry a lot. Oh. What you got there? Puppies? Really? Gee, you got some swell pups here. Sure are cute and little, aren't you? You want one of them? Say, could I? No, guess not. I just got rid of a swell dog. And he was bigger than all these put together. And then some. I've got to get rid of these, too. Ma says we can't afford to keep them. What you gonna do with them? I don't know. Take them to the pound, I guess. Hey, you can't do that. Why not? You ever been down to that old pound? Uh-uh. Is it awful? You know what they do with dogs down there if nobody wants them? No. What? They kill them, that's what they do. They got so many dogs down there, they don't know what to do with them. If nobody wants them, they electrocute them on a copper plate like murders in the newspaper. They can't do that to my puppies. I won't let them. Don't you know anybody who might want a puppy? We had an awful time giving away Queenie's last puppies. gotta find homes for them, that's all. I know some people. Then you'll help me? That pond isn't gonna get any more dogs if I can help it. You're a swell fellow, Orvie. Aw. Better hurry, it's getting late. I'll get a basket. Come on.
Dear Lord, please fix it so they'll take one. And we'll thank you very much.
Hmm?
Well, I was just praying.
Oh.
Keep your fingers closed.
Oh, hello, Orvie.
How do you do, Mrs. Green?
Jackie's having his dinner.
Don't you think Jackie ought to have some kind of a dog? Maybe a puppy?
Well,
Mrs. Green, we gotta find some homes for some puppies, or they'll go to the dog pound and get electrocuted on a copper plate.
You wouldn't want to see this little fella get electrocuted on a copper plate, would you?
Gee, it's nice of you to take him, Mrs. Green.
I bet you feel better already to know that you saved a life.
no, children, just a minute.
Please take him, Mrs. Green. Please.
She'll take him, Patsy. She's a kind and wonderful lady.
We prayed that you take him, Mrs. Green. Will you please?
All right, Patsy. We'll take him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Green. Come on, Patsy. We got 3 more to go. Okay. Can't you think of just one more?
Well, there's my cousin Freddie, but his ma doesn't care much about dogs.
She wouldn't want to see a little puppy get electrocuted, would she?
You don't know Freddie's mother.
No, but let's try it anyway.
All right, we'll try it. Fred! Oh, Freddie!
Hi, Orvie. What you got there?
Got a swell dog, Freddie.
What, another one? Ain't he a whizzer?
Who's she? Friend of mine. She gave me this dog.
Yeah? You got another one? Yeah, but I wasn't going to get rid of any more of them.
Ah, gee. Come on, be a sport.
Maybe we'll let you have this one.
How much will you give us for him?
How much you want for him?
Well, you being related to me. Quarter.
Okay.
I'll pay you 5 cents a week. Is that okay with you, Patsy?
Well, all right. If he gives it a good home.
I swear. Freddie, what are you up to?
Look, Mom. Bought a dog for more.
You give that dog right back to Orvie. Get in the house, young man. Get in there. Get in there and stay in there. Orvie, you go home before I call your mother.
Guess you don't want one.
Guess not.
Guess I let you down.
You tried your best, Orvie. And you saved all but Ralph.
He's the littlest, too. I bet you could keep a little pup like him in the house and no one would even know it.
Sure you could.
Look, if I could show how little trouble he was, maybe Mom would let me have him for keeps.
You mean keep him hid a while?
Sure, he'd almost fit in a matchbox.
I wouldn't want you to get in trouble, Orvie.
Oh, I'm used to trouble. Yep, I'm gonna try it. Here, give him to me.
Gee, you're swell, Orvie.
Oh, it ain't nothing. Guess I better beat it. So long.
Good night.
See you tomorrow, maybe.
You better duck in your head, Ralphie. Here we are. And I don't want to peep out of you. This is the dangerous part. Stop fighting me, will you?
Something must have happened to him, Frank. I think we ought to call the police.
Quit biting me, will you? Stand by me in this one, dear Lord. And I'll sure be much obliged.
Well, I'm not going to wait much longer. Orvie!
Yes, Mom?
Orvie, where on earth have you been?
Walking around?
Do you realize what time it is? You must have known I'd be terribly worried.
Guess I didn't know it was so late. Ooh!
What's the matter, Orvie?
I don't know. Ow!
Well, what makes you fidget like that?
I don't know. I got kind of a hurt in my side. Ouch!
Goodness. Your right side. Your appendix.
Might be.
You run up to bed, son, and your mother will fix you up a nice big dose of castor oil.
Oh, gosh, no. Isn't that bad? I'll be all right. Good night, Mom. Good night, Pop.
I wish you wouldn't interfere, Frank. It might be serious.
I used to pull that stunt myself when I was a kid.
What do you mean?
Well, the idea was to scare my mother so that she'd forget what I had done.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. It's an old gag, but it still works.
How would you feel if Orvie really was sick?
I'd feel just as surprised as Orvie.
You sure fooled him that time, Ralphie. But you gotta learn when not to bark. Oh, Ralphie, you're so cute, yes. Yes, Ralphie. Gosh, Ralphie, I gotta get you away somewhere. Now, don't bark. Dear Lord, keep me a good boy, and please don't let me get into so much trouble.
Orvie, darling, you mustn't do that. It's very wrong when you're praying.
I know, Mom. Watch over Tiger, Lord, and keep him safe from electrification. Bless Mother and Papa. Amen.
Orvie! Orvie! Is this woofing a trick to get a dog?
No, Mom, I just feel like howling is all.
You're behaving rather strangely, Orvie. Are you keeping something from Mother?
No, I just feel good is all.
Well, we'll have a little talk about this in the morning. Now, good night, dear.
Night, Mom.
Orvie!
Come on, Ralphie. Oh, man. Cut wiggling. Cut wiggling. Go to sleep. Quit your barking. What's the matter, Ralphie? You still sleepy? Gotta get you down to your box before Mom catches us. You always jump out for. Now, don't act like that. He's a good boy. When you get down there, don't bark. Here you go again, old fella. What's going on around here? get you some bacon later. Scat! Shh! Shh! That's Ralphie's milk. Hey, Ralphie, good old milk. Thought I said scat. Quit your barking, will you? Woo, woo, woo! Be quiet. Do you know when the right time is to be quiet or not?
Orvie, what you doing there? I say, what you doing there?
Just amusing myself, Corbina.
I see you letting that bag down out that window, you little rascal.
Bag? Oh, yes, I was playing elevator with a cat.
Is you sure you didn't have a dog in there?
A dog? How ridiculous, Corbina.
When you goes in that highfalutin manner, you was up to no good, Orvie.
Well, that's absurd, Corbina.
What you all shaking back there? What you got in there? Let me see.
All right.
I'm a muckus grandma.
Almost got us that time, Ralphie. Yes, you like that milk, don't you, boy? Yes, and you were a good dog not to bark. You like that milk, don't you? Yes, you like that. Uh-huh.
I asked him why he had taken to all this barking. He just looked owl-eyed and said he liked to do it.
Probably something he's been imagining. You know, at that age, kids imagine all sorts of things. I'd better be getting started.
Miss Stone, I've got something to tell you if you promise not to tell Orvie where you heard it.
All right, Corbina. What is it?
Orvie got a dog down cellar in a wooden box.
A dog? Are you sure, Corbina?
A measly little no-count dog pup. But he's gonna be mad if y'all takes it away from him. And I don't want none of the blame.
Don't worry, Corbina. I won't tell him.
That's one dog I ain't gonna get stuck with.
Why'd you get milk all over your ears? Oh, Ralphie, you're so cute. Yes, you are.
Frank, you've got to stand by me in this.
I will not. If you ask my advice, I'd say let him keep it.
But he's been downright disobedient.
Well, you're the disciplinarian around here.
Well, there must be some way that's not too cruel. I know. The gardener. I'll have him take it away this afternoon.
Do as you like, but leave me out of it.
Or we just think the puppy got loose and ran away.
Mm-hmm. Well, goodbye, dear. I think you're wrong, but it's your headache, not mine.
Hey, Ralphie, look what I got for you. Ralphie. Ralphie, what's wrong? Ralphie, you sick? What happened?
William, there's a puppy in a box down in the cellar. It's Orvie's. I want you to take it away. Maybe you know somebody who'll give it a good home.
Yes, ma'am.
Not now. I'm taking Orvie to his grandmother's later. Do it then, please.
I don't think Orvie will like that, Mrs. Stone.
I realize that, William. But I don't want a dog in the house. And I think this is much the kindest way. Now, be sure you wait until we're gone.
Yes, ma'am.
Gee, you need a good doctor. Can't even ask Mom and Pop to get you one. Can't even ask anybody. But I just gotta. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Patsy. Yeah, that's it. Patsy. We're gonna go over to her house and they'll know how to fix you up.
Orvie!
Yeah, Mom?
Come on, dear. We're going over to see Grandma.
I'd rather not. You see, I promised that I'd go over and see somebody. Can I instead?
Why, yes. That'll be all right.
Okay, Mom. You old pirate. Bet you made Ralphie sick. I'll teach him not to drink his milk. There, that'll teach you. Is he awful sick?
And I'm afraid he's a pretty sick puppy, Orvie.
When my dad gets home, he'll fix him up easy, won't he, Mom?
I don't know. Poor little fellow. We'll do our best, Orvie.
He'll get all right.
I guess a farm is the best place. Mom and Pop said if we lived on a farm, I could have a dog.
Yes, a nice big farm is better than a house with just a small yard. Now, I think you better run along now. We'll call you if Ralph gets worse.
Maybe I ought to stick with him.
Well, you can come back later. Your mother will worry about you if you aren't home soon. Now, run along.
Come on, Orvie. Don't worry now, will you?
Try not to.
I'll walk out front with you.
Okay.
Oh, cheer up. I told you my pup could fix him.
How do you know he can if he doesn't know what's wrong with him?
Oh, my pup can fix anything.
So can my Pop. He can't fix a sick puppy. So long, Patsy.
So long. Poor Orvie.
Sure. Wouldn't have happened if I could have kept him upstairs. It's their fault.
Here he comes.
I do hope we've done the right thing, Frank.
What do you mean, we?
Hello, dear. Better wash up for dinner.
I don't want any dinner.
Oh, sure you do, son.
I said I didn't want any dinner. I'm going up to bed.
See that look on his face? He's pretty bitter.
He'll get over it.
You hope. Let me talk to him alone for a minute.
I've been asking a whole lot of you lately. And I'm sure thankful you helped Patsy and me. If you only make Ralphie well, I won't bother you no more. Please hear me, dear Lord. Please. You just can't let him die. Amen.
What's wrong, son?
Nothing.
I think I know what it is. Maybe I can help you out.
No, it's nothing you care about anyway.
Oh, come on. You can tell your dad.
I just want to be left alone. Can't you see that?
I understand, son. As soon as you feel like it, we'll talk it over. Just you and me, huh?
Out in the farm, that's where I'll go. Farm's a place for a dog, it's a place for me, too. Put everything on this. My slingshot, my compass, big knife, toothbrush. Oh, no, I won't take that. That'll teach him.
He didn't tell you anything?
No, he didn't, and he doesn't have to. All that kid wants is a dog, and I don't need a book to find it out.
Listen to me, Frank. This chair I'm sitting in belonged to my grandmother. It happened to have been in the family for 106 years.
Just think, next year it'll be 107.
Don't you see, Frank? I can't let a dog ruin all these just because of a temporary whim of Orvie's.
Just a minute, Mrs. Stone. You can run this house the way you want, but you're not going to turn Orvie into a piece of furniture.
Frank Stone!
What y'all doing that pup dog? Get on out of here. Take that
That's
box
the way
out.
I...
Get on out of here. What y'all mean coming back here, man, with that pup dog? Get on out of here. Go on. Get on back out of here now. Take that box with you. I mean it now. Get on out of here.
Be quiet, Corbina. What is it, William?
Ma'am, you told me to take the dog away.
Certainly I did, William.
Well, what kind of a dog is this?
But what happened to the puppy?
You have me there, ma'am.
I'll bet that's what's the matter with Orvie. Orvie?
Orvie, are you asleep, dear? Frank!
What is it? Just a whim, eh? Garbina! Garbina!
Frank, who are you calling?
Freddie's mother. He may go there.
Ballister.
Hello, Orvie.
Pop fixed him up easy, didn't he, Mom?
You bet he did.
All he needed was a little olive oil.
Gee, he sure looks good. Thought he was a goner.
Aren't you out a little late, Orvie?
Maybe a little.
Are you going someplace?
Well, maybe. I'd rather not talk about it.
What have you got in the bundle?
Things.
What sort of things? Let me see,
Things like to have around.
Well, you kiddies can play a little while, but it's nearly bedtime.
You sure got a suspicious mother.
Let's put Ralphie in his bed.
Hello. Hello, police station? Well, this is Frank Stone speaking. I want you to keep an eye open for my little boy. Well, I'm afraid that he's run away. Well, I know, but there can't be many little boys out at this hour. Now, you'll just keep a lookout for him, won't you? Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
It's all my fault, Frank.
No use discussing that now.
You wanted him to have a dog. I was the one who... Hello? Yes, this is Mrs. Stone.
Your little boy's over here. And well, probably he's just pretending, but he seems to be running away.
Thank you, Mrs. Ballister. Yes, we'll be right over to get him.
It's on the corner of 4th and Elm Streets.
Yes, I know how to find it. Yes, we were a little worried. Goodbye. A little worried. Oh, Frank, he's all right, thank goodness.
Yes, dear, come on, let's hurry.
I hope I didn't frighten you. I'm Mrs. Balliser.
This is Mrs. Stone.
I'm sure he wasn't really running away.
I'm afraid he was, and we're very grateful to you for phoning.
Where is he?
Out on the back porch. I'll take you to him.
Did your mom or pop find out about Ralphie?
Nope.
Then you can take him home again tonight, huh?
Not going home.
You ain't.
Isn't any use. Can't keep hiding Ralphie out. Gotta get him away somewhere.
Where you go to?
Think I'll go out west and fight Indians.
Ooh, you're brave, Orvie. I'd be awful scared to run away.
You don't have to run away. If my mom was like your mom about dogs, I wouldn't have to run away either. But she ain't.
Are you going to walk?
Might catch that freight train.
I'll sure miss you, Orvie.
Glad somebody will miss me.
Maybe when you get out west to fight those Indians, I can come and see you.
Okay, it's a deal. Well, guess there isn't anything else to say.
Oh, yes, there is, Orvie. You come home with us, darling, you can have anything you want.
What?
You sure can, son.
You mean I can have Ralphie?
You can have Ralphie, you can have a dozen dogs if you want.
Did you hear that, Ralphie? Did you hear that, Patsy? I can have him.
Yes. Now you won't have to go out and fight Indians.
No.
Good night, darling.
Way past your bedtime, young fella.
Tiger! Holy mackerel!
Corbina, what on earth? What is all this?
I've returned this beast and his flock to the rightful owner, Mr. Orvie there. And I quit as of this here minute.
Sort of a mistake.
Sure was, Mr. Orvie. Or lots of mistakes.
Maybe I better tell it.
I can tell it. Mr. Orvie here, he knows me and Jeff is married. So he makes a deal with me. He ain't gonna tell on me and Jeff if I take that dog home so that the pound don't get it.
Go on, Corbina.
Well, sir, that's bad enough. But when this dog moves his wife and family on me, too, well, then I've had too much.
Yeah, well, I can see why.
Well, that's that, so now I'll be on my way.
But surely, Corbina, you're not going to leave me because of what Orvie's done.
You mean what Tiger has done?
I'll expect you in the morning, Corbina.
Yes, ma'am. Me and Jeff will sure be here.
Well, that's that.
Mom, you said over at Patsy's I could have a dozen dogs.
That's what you said.
Didn't you?
Well, if I said it...